Imagine it's the 88th minute. Your team is clinging to a one-goal lead. The stadium is roaring. Every pass feels crucial. Every tackle seems to slow time. Without noticing, you're gripping the edge of your chair. Your breathing becomes shallow. Your shoulders tense. You haven't moved in nearly 2 hours, yet your heart feels as though you've been running alongside the players. Here's something remarkable. Your heart doesn't fully recognize that you're safe in your living room. If you've ever watched a World Cup match like this, you're not alone. To your brain, intense emotion can look surprisingly similar to real danger. As we get older, understanding that connection becomes increasingly important, not because excitement is something to fear, but because it's something to enjoy wisely. Welcome back to Thrive Beyond 50, where we explore the art of aging with a peaceful mind, a strong body, and a sharp intellect. For many adults over 50, football is woven into some of life's most meaningful memories. We remember where we watched unforgettable finals, who was sitting beside us, and even heartbreaking defeats that somehow still make us smile years later. The game is never just 90 minutes. It's family, friendship, identity, and history. That's exactly what gives the World Cup its emotional power. And when something matters that deeply, the brain begins preparing the body to respond before we're even aware of it. The sympathetic nervous system switches on, our ancient survival response. Adrenaline rises. The heart beats faster. Blood pressure climbs. Blood vessels adjust. Muscles prepare for action. Thousands of years ago, this response helped humans escape predators. Today, it can be triggered by a penalty shootout. Clinical studies have found a temporary increase in cardiovascular events during exceptionally stressful sporting events, especially among people with existing heart disease or multiple cardiovascular risk factors. The match doesn't cause heart disease, but it can reveal vulnerabilities that were already there. That distinction matters. Football isn't the problem. Your body is responding exactly as evolution designed it to. The challenge is that aging gradually changes how resilient the cardiovascular system can be. After moments of intense excitement, it often takes longer to settle back into balance, even for people who feel generally healthy. Many older adults also live with high blood pressure, diabetes, elevated cholesterol, or heart rhythm problems, sometimes without obvious symptoms. Those underlying conditions can make emotionally charged moments more demanding than they appear. Add hours of sitting, emotional tension, salty snacks, alcohol, and poor sleep, and the heart may be working much harder than we realize. The encouraging news is that excitement isn't something we need to avoid. Joy, anticipation, laughter, and shared experiences all enrich our lives. The goal isn't to become a less passionate fan. It's to help the body regain its balance once the final whistle blows. Often, the smallest habits make the biggest difference. Standing up at halftime does more than stretch your legs. It gets your circulation moving again after a long period of sitting. Drinking water alongside celebratory drinks helps maintain healthy hydration, especially in warm weather. Eating a balanced meal before kickoff, instead of relying entirely on processed snacks, helps keep blood sugar and energy more stable. And if your team loses, a slow walk afterward may calm both your mind and your body far better than replaying every missed chance. Sleep deserves attention as well. Depending on where you live, World Cup matches may finish late at night. One late evening is rarely a problem, but several nights of shortened sleep can gradually raise blood pressure. increase stress hormones, and leave the cardiovascular system with less time to restore itself. In many ways, the wisest fans think about recovery the way athletes do. Professional players don't simply compete, they also make time to recharge. That process isn't separate from performance. It's what prepares them for the next match. Fans can benefit from the same mindset. Companionship matters, too. Watching with family or close friends often changes the entire experience. We laugh more, celebrate together, and share disappointment instead of carrying it alone. Strong social connections have long been linked with better emotional well-being, and major sporting events can become opportunities to strengthen relationships, not simply consume entertainment. Of course, there are moments when the body asks us to pay attention. Chest pressure, severe shortness of breath, pain spreading into the jaw or arm, or sudden fainting are never symptoms to ignore or wait out until full time. They require immediate medical attention. Fortunately, these situations are uncommon. Most people can enjoy the tournament safely by understanding their health, following their doctor's advice, taking prescribed medications, and respecting their own limits. Perhaps the most surprising lesson is that emotional fitness matters almost as much as physical fitness. Some people experience every match as if everything is at stake. Others care just as deeply while remaining remarkably calm. The difference isn't how much they love the game. It's how their nervous system responds to stress. Like so many aspects of healthy aging, resilience isn't about feeling less. It's about finding your way back to balance a little more easily each time. Maybe that's one of the quiet lessons hidden inside every World Cup. Players train their bodies to recover between matches. We can train our minds and hearts to do the same between life's moments of excitement. Growing older doesn't mean becoming less enthusiastic. It means becoming wiser about how we care for ourselves. Cheer loudly. Celebrate every brilliant goal. Share unforgettable nights with the people you love. Just remember that your heart has been with you through every World Cup you've ever watched. It has celebrated victories, endured disappointments, and carried you through decades of life's own tournaments. It deserves the same loyalty and care you've shown every team you've ever supported. Long after the stadium lights fade and the crowd falls silent, your heart will still be quietly carrying you into tomorrow. And perhaps that's the real victory, not simply seeing your favorite nation lift the trophy, but waking up ready to enjoy the next match, the next gathering, and all the ordinary days that make those extraordinary moments worth celebrating. If this perspective resonated with you, we'd love to hear your own World Cup memories. Which match has stayed with you over the years? And what did it teach you about life beyond the game? Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next one.